Hello students, this is Mamta from Department of Botany. So in this class we will be studying about transfer section of coralloid root. To begin with the transfer section of coralloid root, this consists of three zones. The first zone is the first layer is the outermost layer called the epiblema. Next comes the outer cortex, and next the middle cortex, and next comes the inner cortex and all. To start with the epiblema, the outer layer is a single layer made up of that is a barrel shaped cells, and this layer at the time of maturity, that is this epiblema turns into periderm. And next comes the outer cortex. Outer cortex is present next to the epiblema. This is made up of parenchyma cells, and one next to the outer cortex you have middle cortex, and this middle cortex is consists of radially elongated that is elongated cells. You can see here all the radially elongated cells and all, and these radially elongated cells consist of blue-green algae. Hence this zone is called as algal zone. So here in this zone we can see the presence of symbiosis, that is symbiosis of the algae, blue-green algae like Anabaena and things like that. That is these algae having a symbiotic relationship with the cycas root. So we can, that is the coralloid root. This is the special feature of this cycas coralloid root. So this is the one what we can, that is make a note of this, and this is definitely a special feature of this root. And next to this is the inner cortex, and this inner cortex consists of parenchymatous cells, as you can see here. And next to the what you can see, the inner cortex, you have a layer, that is this layer is nothing but called as endodermis. That is, you can see here a single layer of endodermis, what it is already been mentioned here. And next to this is a 2 to 3 layered pericycle. Here the pericycle is 2 to 3 layered. And one more important thing is, that is the next to this, that is overall in this region, the what we call it as the sclera region, once again that it consists of vascular tissues. You can see here the vascular tissues and all, and these vascular tissues consist of metaxylem, protoxylem, and next phloem and all these, that is vascular bundles, they are radial, and xylem is tetrarch condition. This is the most important, that is the one what you can see in most of the that is coralloid root and all. Here definitely you can see nothing but a triarch condition, but in most of the coralloid root you will be seeing what is called xylem is tetrarch, but that is you will be identifying the xylem only on the basis of this tetrarch condition. And next comes the, that is the phloem. You can see here, that is phloem. In between the xylem, that is two xylems, you can see a phloem. And one more important thing is this, that is the xylem what you see here, it is exarch. That is metaxylem is facing towards the center and protoxylem towards the periphery and all. So this is the what called the important features of all the coralloid root. That is, the first one is the algal, presence of algal zone, and next comes the nothing but tetrarch condition of vascular bundle, and also you will be seeing the that is the that is tetrarch condition of the xylem, and at the same time the xylem, it is exarch. So this these are the important points when that is when colloid root is taken into consideration. And now next we will be studying about nothing but what is called the TS of the main that is normal root, or even we call it by the name Young root and all. So to study this TS of Young root or the normal root, you can see here the ground plan, and next in the below it is the nothing but the figure enlarged and all. Now coming to the TS of Young root, you can see here the ground plan, what it is already been marked here. That is, it consists of an outer layer, that is epiblema, and next the cortex region, what you can see here next to the epiblema, and next once again to the cortex region you have nothing but what is called the endodermis, and you have another that is you do not see any particular layer as such as that is a pericycle and all, and just you will be seeing only the endodermis, and next to this you have the vascular tissues, that is primary xylem and secondary xylem and all, and next you have that is the phloem, what it is been marked here. That is, this one is the overall, that is what you can see here, the primary xylem, and this one, the bigger one, what you can see here as marked as a secondary xylem and all. Now we will study to begin with, that is we will be studying in detail regarding this that is internal structure of Young root. To begin with the internal structure of Young root or normal root, both are one and the same. It consists of the single layer of once again a single layer of cells which is covering the overall internal structure of the Young root. And next to this, that is what it is called as epiblema, and this next to the what epiblema, here you have nothing but the cortex, and next comes the centrally located, this overall region, that is nothing but called as centrally located steel region and all. Now to begin with, that is epiblema, just what now I have told, that is it is a single layer covering the outermost layer of Young stem and all, and next to this is a cortex region, and cortex region is made up of parenchyma cells with large that is intracellular spaces and all. And one more important thing is, see, that is here, that is you can see this, that is cortex, this is a multi-layered, and it consists of nothing but parenchyma cells with large intracellular spaces and all, and next to this is that is the cortex is the single layer of endodermis and the many layered, that is pericycle. Here also we will observe many layered pericycle and a single layered endodermis. Next to this you have that is the stellar region, what we call it as a central steel region, and this is made up of nothing but radially elongated, that is you can see radial and exarch vascular bundles. See, that is the radial and exarch vascular bundles. So this xylem, what you see here, that is most of the times it will be diarch or tetrarch, as you can see here. That is, it will be either diarch or tetrarch, and most of the time that is xylem will be diarch or tetrarch. So this is the characteristic of a Young root or a normal root. So this is all about the Young root, and that is Young root of the cycas and all. The Young root or normal root, both are one and the same. So whenever they ask you about the Young root or normal root, you will be writing this ground plan and overall the cell, that is section enlarged with overall the label parts, labeling of this one, all the parts, and you will be writing about the description and all. So this is all about the two that is anatomical sections, that is coralloid root, and also the about nothing but the transverse section of young root or normal root. Thank you.